He's the DM, never to be victim to Kevin again.
Here every week.
Turn my mic on. What's up, everybody? Welcome to All Things Fantasy Grounds Talk Show. This is the show that is meant to teach and help those of you watching on Twitch or YouTube later that we need to let you know the show is not, or the opinions stated by those of us. Okay. I'm going to say it right now. You ready? All Things Fantasy Grounds Talk Show is meant to teach and help, but the opinions stated on the show are not that of the DM's Guild or the Forge or Smiteworks or Fantasy Grounds. Just us. It's just us on the show. And speaking of us, let me say hello to my co-hosts. One of which is Drake Takes. How are you, sir?
What's going on, guys? Happy Sunday, All Things Fantasy Ground, and a huge prize. I'm excited. I'm entering today. I'm gonna try.
Yeah, it's a big prize. It's a big prize. Robin, how are you?
I'm good. If Drake's entering, I won't, because then it feels fair
kidding.
that way.
It's a big
I
prize.
try not to enter either.
Normally, when I give away a prize, it's a Fantasy Grounds module that costs about $25. This one costs $50,
No, Drake, you should
and
totally enter.
we're gonna find out why, because there's a lot involved. Anyway, we're gonna run through Planescape Adventures in the Multiverse, and we're gonna give away a copy.
Oh, wait.
Huh?
I'm doing good, Rob. How are you?
I might have a bit of a cold. I don't know.
Aw.
I don't think I have a cold. I think I just have I've got my air conditioner on, and it should be my heater, but it's my air conditioner because it's 70, but it's 50. And then I turn it on, but it's 50 outside, but then it's 70. So then I think it's one of those. I don't
You
think
ever
it's a
heard of
cold.
like opening a window?
I have heard of that. I don't
So
do it.
it's been cool here, like 40, 50, 60 degrees outside. And when our house got like kind of hot yesterday, I try not to run the heater yet, but our house just was like really warm. I just opened all the windows. It was awesome.
Yeah, but then fresh air is sometimes carries with it freshly cut
Goodness?
grass
Oh, I see.
and
Yeah,
that
like the
kind of thing.
smell. Oh, yeah.
No, I love the smell of fresh cut. It's funny. I love fresh cut grass, but I get like hay fever.
Oh,
And
I
then I
see.
love I've always, since I was a child, loved the smell of freshly brewed coffee, but I fucking hate coffee.
I also hate coffee, but I
Yeah.
also hate the smell of coffee as well.
And
It's
I love
disgusting.
my dad used to smoke a pipe, and his tobacco flavors were always, cherry wood or apple log. And they all smelled really good, but then I took a drag of his pipe one time and I was like, yeah, I wish I would have died instead of taking that drag of it.
Yeah. When I quit smoking for a while, I still really like the smell of people smoking, like the smell of like tobacco or whatever. But now when I smell it, it makes me almost vomit. I
Yeah.
can't stand the smell of it.
Yeah, and I was a
Cigarette smoke.
nightclub comedian, and I dealt with many years of just cigar and cigarette smoke, and it would just get in. After the night was over, it'd be in my shirt. It was so
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
like,
Don
I was a
Paulo.
smoker. I never cared, but
You're in the
and I
future.
still don't care. Like, I can be around people smoking or whatever. It doesn't bother me that much. I don't know. It's just something about the smell of it. It's like my brain is like, oh, bad for you, I guess. I don't
It's
know.
bad for
And
you.
I just don't like it, the smell of it. But I don't mind. Like, we hang around people who still smoke and whatnot. So it's whatevs.
Now, I'm gonna open these 4 modules that have the word Planescape in it and find out are these all the Smiteworks ones, or is it? Yeah, this is the D&D. Okay, this is. I'm just gonna real quick look at the. Just yeah, that's the D&D. This is
Why
D&D.
can't I see
D&D.
your
Right, D&D.
screen?
Oh, I know why Fury's not here. She's on
Why?
vacation.
Oh,
She went on a trip with her significant other.
Oh, she did. You mean her husband?
Yes.
huh.
Okay, well
They're on vacation.
this is why the Planescape Fantasy Grounds module is $50. Is it contains 4 books. So one of them is the adventure, which if we can look really quick before we go through it, I mean, might as well just go through it now. But I was going to try to see what levels it is. Does it say? Does it tell us what the levels are?
1 through 12 and then 17, or 1 through 14 and then 17, or something like that.
Just
Why is it have a break? Why do they do?
Because it's like a progression. Like when you get to 14th, all of a sudden, like a year later, you're 17th level or something like that, and
That seems weird.
or it's a continuation. I don't know. I haven't even got this yet, and for some weird
You're
reason, I can't even see your stream screen.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Oh,
You're
you guys
streaming the
can't?
wrong screen to us in Discord.
Okay, hold on. Oh, that's probably why you were that's probably why you were getting sound, as I was streaming an application and not the screen. When I do the screen only, you don't get sound. So Drake, there's your echo. That's what your echo was. Okay, now you guys should have it.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks. Okay, so I'm not seeing. I didn't see the.
And now it's
Oh
like
yeah,
black
it
and white.
goes. So yes, it goes. It
It's
goes
fine.
actually 3rd level to 10th level, and then 17th level.
That is
That
so
seems
weird.
that seems weird and stupid.
Why is your screen black and white?
It's black and white in Discord. What the fudge?
Is it? Hold
Yeah,
on.
like no color.
I don't know. Screen, screen
Technical
1.
stand by.
I don't know why it would be black and white.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it still? Well, I guess.
No, it's color now.
No, it's color now.
Oh, weird. All right. Anyway, let's go through it.
All right.
So 3
Now
through
I can
10,
take part.
everybody, and 17, and we're just gonna fly through this, as you know, because we need to get to the other 3 books. But this is just the
So
adventure,
many.
which we always like to look at the pictures. Hello. And we're just gonna see, are the maps color? That's all we really care about. That's the question everybody has every time the WotC. Oh,
Ooh,
not only are they
yay.
color,
Oh.
they look to be Schley maps as well.
Yep. Blaze back,
Nice.
baby.
He's back, baby. That's my favorite
Yeah.
artist, as
I
everyone
hope they
knows.
never get any other artists.
Yeah, me too.
Mike.
Oh, the zombie Maurice dutifully attends one of the mortuary's deluxe-size crematoriums. Oh, very good. And the reference manual looks to be quite nice, as usual.
Oh,
as
God.
as
Every
per
time
usual.
I think of Planescape, I think of the way Chris Perkins pronounces sigil. Sigil.
You mean the correct way?
Ugh.
Because there's the city of Sigil, and then there's Sigil, which is a
Ugh.
I think we
you've
should
said
call
this,
it cycle.
Robin. You've said
and
this
just
before.
really screw with everybody.
And then I said what I said before, and then Drake said what he
It's
said
cycle.
before. Sigil.
Like,
Sigil.
I'll be even
Tea
extra
party?
antagonistic and call it sigil.
Yeah. It's my friend Sigwell.
Sigil.
Oh, look at this. What the
That's
hell,
pretty
man?
Cool.
This
Very
looks like some
colorful.
kind of casino, something.
It's called Fortune's Wheel. Yeah, it sounds like a casino too, doesn't it?
Oh, it does.
Oh, I remember this. From sorry, brain fart. I've
I don't-
seen
I-
this before.
I've seen a similar thing, not this exact layout.
Like this location. Is it in the game? The Planescape Torment game?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. I've seen it before though. It really rings a bell and it's gonna bother me until I remember where I've seen it before.
So there's
A
casino
little bit like
games.
Happy Jacks, but
Was that in Planescape Torment? Oh my god, it's gonna bother me until I
wow, is that
remember.
a discoing undead? A Vecna disco. I don't know.
Dubious Vecna impersonators who perform at Fortune's Wheel.
Vecna impersonators? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
This
Like
I'm
Elvis
Vecna.
impersonators?
is a
I'm
walking.
Vecna.
This is a walking
Whoa.
thing.
Vecna has
walks.
left the building.
Drops the mic. Clunk. His hand is still attached to it.
Here's the walking castle. That's pretty cool.
That's cool. Okay,
Ooh, go
now
back
I
to the
want this
castle.
book.
Let's
This
see
is
if he put layers and stuff on it.
Alright, who's running this so I can play in the game?
yeah. I want to play.
I'm
Okay.
running it, but not for a while. A long while.
This is
My rule is I don't run any of the new adventures that come out because it takes a while for all you fine third-party creators to come up with all the nice stuff that goes
Yeah,
along with
like
it.
the
So
extra
also
maps.
to for them to fix the
Yeah.
errors and everything. So this is a restoration tracker. Okay. All right.
Like all the Dragonlance animated maps that are coming out now for content that we've already done in
Right.
Dragonlance.
The rest
Ugh.
of the one. Hey, here's the one
Yeah.
mod. Here's the map we just finished.
I was like, we just
Animated.
did that.
Characters gain 1 level every time they complete 2 of the Gate Town adventures in Part 2. This is outlined. Oh, this sounds like a lot of fucking milestone.
Automata. Sigil.
The inverse sigil.
Sigil.
Here's another.
I like that,
map.
but you won't say GIF. You say GIF.
Well, because
You're so funny,
again, I say it correctly. I say things the way they're supposed to be said, not the way that's popular, not the way that young people would have you do it. I say it the way that it's right or correct. Like you're not supposed to, you're not supposed to pronounce the word OFTEN with the T sound. You're not supposed to say often. You're not supposed to say
often.
I say often because I'm not a fucking psycho. I just say things to get these things.
Then why is there a T in there?
Right. Well, how come you don't? Why isn't it pronounced Wednesday, Robin? You tell me.
That's because the English people bastardized
Exactly. There's
the
a reason.
languages that
all
it
you need to
came
say is
from.
there's a reason.
Calor.
Yeah, armor. Check with a QUE.
Excelsior. Excelsior.
Well, now is he about to chew on the edge of his
Thank
hilt?
Right. I think the hilt's gonna flying hit him in the forehead.
And he's gonna chip a tooth. Yeah, what's going on there? So, anyways, guys, we're just as you're watching the show, we're just cycling through the reference manual of the adventure. You know, we don't want to give too many spoilers. It's okay to get a quick
I've only
glance at a
seen
map.
one map.
Oh no, there's been like 4.
Well, the fortune place map.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that one.
And there's another Vile Hunt camp. Vile Hunt camp. You got to be careful saying that fast. Vile Hunt camp. Vile Hunt camp. What? Hold on. Stand by while I. It's way too long to get to this joke. It's going to be way too long.
Oh fuck! Oh my god! And that's why you guys shouldn't have 10 million clips of my stupid ass
right,
voice.
we should just have 3. And if we have to have only 1 clip of you, Robin, it should be the one I'm looking for, which I of course cannot find.
What? Me? Oh, where I say cunt.
Oh, there. You just say it live. It's better. It's a fucking cunt. I couldn't find it.
Fucking cunt. I did say that. It's such a great word. It's so versatile.
By the way, speaking of that word, I recommend everyone on Netflix, if you have it, to watch Bill Burr's movie Old Dads. The entire movie is funny, but there's one scene in particular that it's worth watching the whole movie for. It involves that word. Look at this.
That's cool.
That's a thing you might like save and give to your adventurers for like
It's a
keep
courier.
for their adventures for their
Battle on the courier.
for their times. Drake, you said you wanted to see if any of these maps have layers. Let's check it out. Check it out. You thought I missed it. I hear everything. I hear things. Sometimes I don't act like I do, but I hear things.
Hearing and listening are two different things.
What's up?
I'm sorry, what?
I'm
Okay,
saying hello to people in chat.
Let's look at this one. Let's look at the layers.
DM layer is right on there.
How do you pronounce this place?
Acheron.
Rob?
Messi says, "Hello, everyone. Every yawn. Every yawn. How do
Rob,
I pronounce?
How do you pronounce this place?
Okay, let me look.
Isn't that one of the layers of hell?
Where
I've
where
always
am I
called
looking?
it Acheron.
Am I looking
module.
in the fantasy ground? Oh,
Mhm.
I don't know how to say it, so I would call it Acheron.
Yeah, I always say Acheron. But I could be
Do
wrong.
you think people
I was
were
waiting for
saying
you to correct
Acheron?
me.
No.
No, I don't know.
I only correct
I've
you when
heard
I know.
somebody pronounce it Acheron.
Oh, it could be that. I don't know.
It was a streamer, but I can't recall who it was now.
Oh, there you go, Drake. So you take off the labels, boom, like that.
Huh.
Boom. Or you can take off the whole map if you want to do that.
That's one of the layers of hell, isn't it, Akron?
Unlike you, Robin,
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with the layers of hell.
In the Forgotten Realm? Well, now I'm questioning myself.
As
Drake
it
said
as
yes,
its
though,
as
so-
its supreme
I think it's
overlord,
a-
I'm not like you, and I don't know the layers of hell.
I think
Robin,
it's
you're
a
the supreme
spot
overlord
that
of hell.
leads to a
Oh,
under.
it's not even one of the layers of hell.
There's this guy on Instagram, and his whole thing is how to pronounce words, and he comes on there and he goes, "How do
It
you
is
pronounce
one of the outer planes
this
with
word?"
a lawful evil or lawful neutral alignment, like in between those
Messy.
two.
Robin is.
Robin is
There's
what?
this guy on Instagram. He's so great. He's like, "This word is pronounced
Oh, what a wow,
cash.
Messy! I see.
It is not cachet. It is
Oh yes,
cash." And today he did one. He goes, "This is prerogative." Bobby Brown had us all thinking it was prerogative, but it is not prerogative. It is prerogative. So funny. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, it's my prerogative.
Acheron? Gorvidal says
The-
Acheron.
The mausoleum.
Acheron. I can't even.
Okay.
The
Acheron.
mausoleum.
I say it Acheron is how I always said it, but
Hmm.
I never pronounce anything properly, anyways.
I was just
No,
curious.
you don't. Drake,
Rob always
last
gets on
night's
me for
game.
the way I say things.
Drake,
so.
you
I
said last
purposely
night.
try to say it wrong.
You're doing it to make me mad. I never called attention to it last night, but there was no less than 6 times that you said escape last night during the game.
Escape.
And I broke a vase in my house each time. I muted my mic, and then I broke a vase in my house. Escape.
These Greek
I was
names.
just subliminally doing it on purpose too.
Ida, you're on speaker and I'm on TV. Don't fuck up. You know I'm on broadcast my TV show.
Oh, did you win your Emmy yet? I'm waiting.
No, I don't. You don't get Emmys. You get Webbies.
Oh, Webby.
Yeah.
Well, how does one get nominated for a Webby?
Not by doing a show with me. That's for sure. Can I call you back at like say 8:30ish or something?
Sure, that's no problem. I'm just running errands right now. I said I'd give you a ring, but carry on, Sally forth and some such.
Okay, love you.
Sally
Bye.
Okay, bye. That was Ida, everybody.
Hi, Ida. Bye, Ida.
Oh yeah, she didn't. She hung up. But for those of you that don't know, that haven't followed me on my stream for long enough, Ida is a person I've known since I was 11 years old. So 60 years.
A young child.
Nothing of a sexual
Actually,
nature, I assure you.
No, I assure you. Unfortunately not. Ida and I have never had sex, but she's married with 3 kids. So I know she fucks, but not me.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I joke about it being 60 years, but it has been 41 years. It's been not 60 years, but not 41, 46 years. Yeah, we met in 1977.
Wow.
I actually met her a few weeks after I first saw Star Wars in the movie theater. Hey, look at this. This is Fortune's End, everybody. Look at this.
Well, Dungeon Land? Really?
Right?
Are
That
they
doesn't look
giving
like
out ice
Dungeon Land to
cream?
me.
Do they give out
Hey,
ice
look at
cream there?
this.
Dungeon Land? How original.
What's going on? I want to know directly below this border of this picture, what is happening? I want to know. Is this guy in a hot
It's an
tub? What is
arena.
this?
No, it's a bar.
Hey, look at this. That's pretty cool.
Super temporal,
Super temporal arena?
entrance.
Oh, okay.
That sounds cool.
Yeah. Hey, look at this.
Beans Ante.
Beans.
Yeah. That sounds cool. I think are we in the
Whoa.
Hey, look at this.
That looks really cool too.
Yeah, it
They
does.
really use some
Looks like an
color this time. You're
asteroid.
like, you know, all these people bitching about having no
Black and
colors.
white.
We're giving some color
Here's
this
all the
time.
colors.
Yeah, these
no
are very
complaints.
colorful.
They're like really saturated, I think, is like why they look so colorful. They're just super duper saturated. I'm not complaining. I think it's nice.
Winak, you're
It's
right. These
different.
maps are slick. They are slick.
Animated map from
Yes.
Schley. Yeah, that would be cool. Ooh, those are Modrons.
Modrons.
Modron's one-eye with one-eye.
I love Modrons and Modron lore. Do you guys know a lot about Modrons? Because I do.
I know not as much as you.
I saw Hellboy. Does that count?
No.
Hey, no, rude. This is go through
heckin'
the
colorful.
thing and go through, but it has a thing and there's gates or something, and then they stop you, and then you got to go across.
Is there line of sight or something on there?
The Bridge of Infinite Maw, or whatever this is called. I just made that up.
It's like rainbow vomit almost.
Yeah. Rainbow vomit.
Oh.
Bad
Unicorn
data.
died on that map, I promise. That's what happened.
Realigning the multiverse.
In one possible reality. Oh god.
Okay, that's it.
That's it for the adventure.
That's it for the adventure. The other 3 books we haven't got to yet. Now, let's open this one. This is
the monster manual.
This is the this is the
Planular Parade.
I say bestiary, but is it bestiary?
Bestiary.
Yeah.
I don't even try to say it. I just say monster manual.
Okay, let's go through the whole thing. Yeah, like I've heard many people say this in my whole life, where
it's a robot.
People can't remember if it's all of a sudden or all of the sudden, and the answer to that is just say suddenly.
It's all of a sudden.
Is it?
All of a sudden, yes.
Are you positive?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, that's what I say. All of a sudden.
100% positive. It's all of a sudden.
All right, let's look it up. Robin, we're going to show how smart you are. You're very smart. Also, you're strong, Robin. You're strong.
I'm so strong. No. That's my character. My character's very strong. Robin in real life is not strong at all. I can't even open a jar of pickles without asking my husband to do it.
All of a sudden is the only acceptable usage. But if you can't remember that, just say suddenly.
Indeed.
Instead of being wrong, you know. Okay. The Beastlands.
Does
the Beastlands.
Bat have a big bottom lip? What is that?
What?
Well, on the bottom of the bat.
No, he's eating like a watermelon or something.
Oh.
Speaking of idioms that people use incorrectly, you know what? The one that really grinds my gears is for all intents and purposes. When people
Yeah.
say for all intensive purposes.
Right. They're not just using it
Either
wrong.
one
They're
is correct,
creating a
Betsy.
completely different like that's not even the meaning of it. Or is it Robin, is it bald face lie or bold face lie?
I thought it was bold-faced
depends
lie,
on- not.
but I could
Depends
be
on if the person
I
has
could be
hair or
wrong.
not.
Yeah, it would depend. That's right, Drake. It does. You're right. It is bald face lie.
Are you sure?
Yeah, if they have no hair, I call them. There's a bald faced liar right there.
That doesn't make any sense though, but whereas a bold-faced lie makes way more sense when you think about it.
A bald faced lie. Bald.
Interesting.
A bald face lie is one that is obvious and unambiguous and readily apparent, like the visage of a person unobscured by face hair.
I never knew this.
Don't say bold face lie when you mean bald face lie.
Today
Yeah,
I
I'm very
learned.
into. I've had this fear since I was about 11 or 12 years old that I was going to get stuck in some nationally televised trivia like Jeopardy or something, and I needed to know all this shit. So that's how I started making that my hobby. Don't get the wrong answer. Okay,
My
so
favorite
these,
one is I heard a little kid say this once. A doggy dog world.
oh yeah, doggy dog world.
A
Yeah.
doggy dog world.
I think they listen to Snoop too much. That's why.
I was like, what did you say? It's a doggy dog world. No, it's a dog eat dog world.
But why would dog be eating other dogs? Yeah, that's the point.
That's the point.
Yeah. Dark Weaver.
Ooh, demon.
Demodans.
Eater of knowledge.
Eater of knowledge. There's
That
no
looks crazy cool.
mispronouncing that. Gitzerai.
Gitzerai.
Cardinals. They lost today. The Cardinals.
Colierot.
Colierot. I don't know.
Malephant.
Modrons.
Modrons.
Planar incarnate. Hey, that's a whole. I'll bet that's big.
Like a
I'll bet
fucking
that
wormhole?
is gargantuan. Yes, I'll bet it is. See?
Jeez. Ooh.
Razorvine
Wait,
Blight.
those aren't new.
Groot.
Those are old.
It might
Ooh,
just
that looks cool. It looks
be
like
redone.
Echo from Overwatch. Shemishka.
What?
Oh, those
What
are
these
so
things?
sunflies. That's funny. That's funny.
Oh my god, they're adorable.
They look like flies that are
Whimsical,
sheep.
buzzing inhabitants of the outer plains.
That
They're
is
like
funny.
alien flies. They're
Murph,
so cute.
freaking
Time dragons.
Are
Yeah,
back.
I'll bet. Let's go see what the time dragon's special ability is. I'll bet it's fucked up.
temporal flame.
Time gate. Yeah, this is bullshit.
Do they have
Oh.
a time breath? Like when they breathe on you, you age.
They
Is that what
fucking
happens?
better. Time
Time
breath.
breath. The dragon exhales a wave of shimmering 90-foot non-magical objects turn to dust.
Force damage.
Each creature in the area
Magically
failed save,
desynchronized
damage,
from the time
weakened, desynchronized from time stream. While the creatures in this state attack rolls have poison. I don't think it ages you.
I mean, that sounds to me like a whole lot of Dungeon Master's discretion.
Yeah. DMD, Dungeon Master's Discretion.
Hey, if the DM introduces time and time travel, watch out.
Hey, don't fuck with those batteries. It's fucking cats. I know that sound. A battery fell off the TV tray, and I know that exact sound, and I fucking. It's my fault that I don't get rid of the batteries, but.
Ooh, that guy looks cool. And
Right.
tiefling
He's like,
looking motherfucker.
do you come here often?
Eternal Lord of Lawbender. Hands of Havoc.
Ooh,
Havoc's in here?
where's Havoc?
Yeah, it's spelled different.
Oh my
Harmonium
god, this guy
Peacekeeper.
looks adorable.
This guy.
Ooh.
Look at your face, dude. I'm not gonna say that to him personally, but
I would.
He got a hand attached
What
to
is
his
the-
sack?
I know that sound.
What kind of beard
That was the
is
other
that?
battery. There's two of them.
It's like a beard of
Ghostly
bubble.
imagery.
Bubble.
That's not a
Then-
hound at all.
did
Can
it.
this thing shapeshift? Wait, go back.
Go back.
The
Yeah, why is
the
it called a hound? Can they
Because
shapeshift?
no, the hounds are what comes out of the collars that she's holding.
Wait, where's-
Can we
oh.
see their abilities?
No, I'm not giving you treats. I just did that to get you in here, you little fuckers.
I guess it's a
Okay,
bloodhound
fine.
person.
You can have some treats here. Fuck. Jesus
Makes
Christ.
no sense.
All right.
Clawed gauntlets.
Spoiled little brat cats.
Oh, they're like the cops of Sigil. Ugh, feels weird saying that.
Yeah,
Sigil, good job, Robin.
The mercy killers are they're the
I said
faction.
it, but I didn't like it.
You don't have to like it. Society of Sensation Muse. Transcendent
Oh,
Order.
she looks cool.
Cunt.
Conduit?
Transcendent Order. Cunt.
Whoa, that one looks cool too.
Planar Encounters.
Okay,
Oh,
you
yeah.
have-
Encounters. Oh, yeah.
I'm so glad that they're using like other races for these like NPCs instead of it just always being like fucking humans and elves.
Okay, this must be Sigil and the Outlands. So this must be a setting?
This is
Right?
the city. This is the city, yeah.
Yeah, the city of... So there's going to be a map with all kinds of shit in here, I bet.
Oh yeah.
Let's look at it. Oh, it's coming. They're teasing us with pictures. It's coming. Oh, backgrounds. Oh, no.
2?
Does that mean... Oh, no. Rob Tui has to do work. But wait a minute. Backgrounds, feats. How come they're not listed in here as... That's not good. Wait a minute. Let's go to backgrounds. Yeah, how come those are not listed as links in the book? That's not good. They're supposed to be listed there, so I just have to look right there. I would have missed this. I would have never known that these were here. I got to do, codes for the feats and the backgrounds and everything, right? I got to do that. Why is nobody upset but me? Why is they're not there?
Because everybody just clicks on reference manual and that's it now.
I don't like it. I don't like the way they've changed things.
Wait,
I
they don't
fear-
have these in like the backgrounds.
So right, so normally
bucket?
you would click on the module.
Yeah, no,
you would
I
click-
know.
and it would say feats, spells.
I'm asking though,
races.
if you click on backgrounds on the sidebar, do they show up over there?
Yeah, they're here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was about
Look-
to be real mad if we had to
No,
put
no,
them in
but
there
look,
manually.
spells. I gotta do 2 new spells. I gotta do new shit. All right. Well, so there's 2 new feats. There's the Agent of Order and the Baleful Scion, and then there's Cohort of Chaos, which is also a...
Feet.
Is that a feat? Oh wait, no. How many feats are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 feats. Okay. Outlands of Envoy, Planar Wanderer, Righteous Heritor, Scion of the Outer Plains.
They could have done those in the players module too, Rob.
It's
Then
possible
there's-
they're in the player's module.
Magic. Here, let's open all these up. Then there's Magic, right? Which just talks about magic.
Cool.
That's it.
One little sentence.
Then there's 2 spells. Gate Seal. You fortify the fabric of the plains in a 30-foot cube that you can see within range. Within that area, portals... Oh my god, my eye.
Oh, that's cool. My campaign setting needs this spell very badly. Players
Within
need
the
access to this spell.
area, portals close, can't be opened for the duration. Spells and other... Oh, my eyes are blurring up. They're tearing up. And other effects that allow planar... Oh, man, you guys are going to have to give me a minute. Holy shit. My
Go
eyes are
ahead.
just like... They're stinging. I don't know what's going on. Such as... I'm probably allergic to cats, Robin. Such as gate
no.
or plane shift fail if used to enter or leave the area. Yeah, that's cool. Warp sense. For the duration, you sense the presence of portals, even inactive ones. Oh. That's a good one. So that's good. Magic items. This section describes magic items. Yeah, thanks. Do we need to have a thing that says that? Okay,
No.
what's this do?
Whoa.
This is
Mimir.
This is a wondrous item, not as I would like it to be pronounced or spelled, wondrous item, but it's not. It's wondrous.
Wondrous. Yeah, I don't like it.
Can toss this into the air, whereupon it floats a distance of 1d3 from you. And
Does he says, yes, I talk like this, yes.
You can
Like
cast
Mr. Howell.
Legend Lore with it.
Cool.
What? It just speaks the Legend Lore spell? Oh, man.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Portal compass. Nice.
Which way?
And then sensory stone. As an action, you or a wielding creature can designate touch the stone and experience the sensation. Sensation.
This
As
is
if
going to
it
be
happened.
used inappropriately.
Can you touch it in certain spots? What?
Yeah, right on the button. On the button. I can't find the button. Well, you just with age comes experience.
I've seen this artwork before.
That's my problem.
Maybe they showed it on the stream or something.
Sigil, the city doors.
Or they just reused art from
Here it is.
the 90s.
Here's what we
when they
were
came
looking
out
for.
with it.
Okay,
Oh,
this
maybe.
has got the whole the pins and everything in it.
Enhance. Zoom. Enhance.
Enhance. There we go.
Thanks.
So the Great Pass.
How's that a city?
Great
It looks
Cage.
like a whole fucking region.
That is the around. See the spire on the right,
Yeah.
and above it is sigil, if you
Yeah.
want to call it that way. But this is the outline. This is the area all the way around it. And if you
I
look in the
see.
middle of the map, that's
Is
the
that the
spire.
spire? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm tracking now. Thanks. Thank you for that clarification.
And if you're at the bottom of that spire, you could stand next to a god, and you both would have the same amount of powers.
None. So here is
What
the.
is this?
That's maybe
That's-
The city
2D
of
version
Sigil?
or something. Here's the
well,
the
this
top
is
of the spire.
This is
Yeah,
like
I
a
don't
side
understand
view
this.
because the inside,
Poster map
the
front,
city
poster map
itself
back.
is on the inside of a tire. Is the way the city is. If you were or the
It's like
inside
that.
of a donut.
So where's the map of the city itself?
That was it.
I don't get it.
You have to read it.
Yeah. Extra planar shit is complicated for me to understand.
I
I
like the
don't
way
get
that you
this
almost slowed that down enough to sound like you were from Louisiana or something. It's harder for me to understand.
What you
And
would
by the
love
way,
about
lest anyone listening to the stream thinks I was making fun of Louisiana or the people from there.
I was.
what you're gonna love about it is the way they talk and the slang that they use.
In Sigil?
Yes, absolutely.
So-
there's a whole dictionary of words that they barmy and bloke and
Oh god.
One of my
Alright.
ex-girlfriends, Jennifer, no names, she was from Mississippi, and she moved to California when she was a teenager, and she chose to break herself of her southern accent by teaching herself how to speak Valley. So
oh my god.
when I was
really?
going out with her, she
It's
was
not
like,
that hard to speak like a valley
no,
girl.
but that was her. Like, she had to concentrate at work to not speak that way, right?
Mm.
And I said, so you chose Valley Girl as opposed to like Mississippi accent. And she's like, oh yeah, Rob, I didn't want to sound like an idiot. Which I thought was funny.
I didn't think Mississippi had much of an accent, but
Oh yeah, she had when I would, well, of course, one of the things I would ask her to do in the evening would be to, could you speak like you don't, could you speak like you did? And then that was
speak like normal, like you
Speak-
normally
yeah.
would,
Yeah,
without
exactly.
effort.
Right, without effort.
So
Messy
I
fresh.
grew up in
Ew.
California, which
Can
most
you
people
spell
can
your
tell when they
state
talk to
without
me.
singing?
But I didn't grow up in the Southern Valley where the Valley Girl accent comes from. But even up where I'm from, up north, in Northern California, Central California, all the girls sound like that. Like I sound like a California girl. Like this is just what we talk like. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't even call it a Valley Girl accent anymore because I think it's just the normal feminine gendered California accent. We all have it.
Feminine gendered.
Lady.
We don't say that
Lady
anymore.
of Pain. That's her name.
What, the Wheel of Fortune? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, no, Fortune's a wheel. Okay.
Yes, this is true. Messy Fresh, he doesn't sound like it anymore. He has a pretty neutral accent, but there were, for a while, things that he would say that sound super southern to my ear.
But wasn't he from Kentucky or something?
Well, yeah, his family's from Kentucky, but he was raised in southern Illinois. But because his grandparents and mother and they were all from like Kentucky, Tennessee, they all sound like they're from Kentucky and Tennessee. So that's what he grew up hearing. Like if you heard
Wait,
his
so-
mom talk, you'd be like, she's from Kentucky. You know what I mean? Like she has
I
a
mean,
very
since
strong
my
accent.
grandparents were Irish, I'm supposed to be like,
No,
oh,
no, no,
grab some
I'm just
Lucky
saying-
Charms.
I'm just saying, like his mom has a really strong accent. His grandparents have very strong accents, but his accent is not that strong. But he does say some things that are very southern sounding, like get down, like when he's yelling at the cats, get
Yeah.
down. I don't know. The way he says it cracks me up. When we were in the army, he used to say antenna.
Oh, yeah.
The
Yeah, for-
O254 antenna.
Antenna, yeah. So I did used to make fun of him, but he doesn't even say that anymore. He's corrected himself, and I feel like a dick because he always brings it up.
Over yonder was a thing in my family. You know,
Over yonder, yeah.
You just go look out the window.
A lot of older, like,
Winder.
uncles and older relatives of mine,
Mosey on over yonder.
they would say,
Look out the
they would
window.
use the phrase take and, like, but it was just like a filler that meant nothing, that didn't make any sense. Like, I'm going to take and mow the lawn. And I'm like, you're
Oh,
going to take
interesting.
what? And they
I've
go,
never
what do you
heard
mean?
that.
I go, you're going to take what and mow the lawn? And they go, what are you talking about? You know, they don't even know they've said it.
Mm.
One of my,
Well, you know what happens when you mow the lawn and find a car out there? You might be a redneck.
Yeah.
You might be a redneck.
the lawn, of course, right, Tack, right. They're going to take the lawn.
See, that's
They
there.
just
there's
told
it's
you
a-
what?
That's pretty cool.
Look at that
That's pretty
picture.
cool.
That's the Outlander.
that's
That is
There's-
pretty cool.
There's
That
Sigil
looks
up top there.
like the you know,
Oh,
far
the
off,
adventurers for scale.
looking, you know, hey, let's go over there.
Yeah, I
That's-
don't.
Who's gonna
But
climb
what is
that?
the adventurer on the right wearing? Can we talk about adventuring style? What the fuck?
that a
Is that a
sombrero?
hat? A
I
brimmed,
think
a
it's a
very, very
sombrero.
brimmed hat?
It's Jose. It's Speedy Gonzalez.
we
On
can't.
like a
You'll get
gnome or
canceled.
something? Yeah. that
Andale,
is a
andale, ipa,
huge-
ipa.
He's like, I am the fastest mouse in all of the Outlands.
You can't. They don't do him anymore. They canceled him, and they canceled. They canceled.
They
The
can't say
skunk.
Speedy Gonzalez.
Yeah, and
Speedy
Slowpoke. I am
Gonzalez.
the slowest mouse in all of Mexico. They canceled him.
Hmm.
Yeah, they
Sad.
canceled all those Warner Brother cartoons.
Wait, is that place called Cursed? With a T?
Yeah,
Yeah.
cursed.
Cursed.
Yeah. You know why, Robin?
Interesting.
So there's no chance you mispronounce it. It's cursed.
Right.
How else could you say it?
That's where the Maleficents are from.
Maleficent.
Maleficents.
Me too, Messy. Saturday, I learned all my high culture from Warner Brothers cartoons.
Oh, same. Animaniacs was the greatest shit on earth.
Never saw
I loved Animaniacs. That was Saturday morning cartoon when I was a kid.
it. No, I had like Johnny Quest and Warner Brothers, Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck and all those guys.
I mean, yeah, we watched Looney Tunes as well.
And we had
Be very, very
Scooby Doo.
quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
I can't do his voice, but you get the idea. Thanks.
Uh,
That guy. Elmer Fudd.
Hey, Adventures in Excelsior.
No, it's not cursed. It's cursed.
It's cursed. Did it say crust? Maybe it said crust.
No, it said cursed.
Oh, look at that.
Aw, pretty.
Noel Poacher takes his time. Oh, there he is. He's hiding in the. He's gonna shoot that poor little animal. Adventures in Fortitude. So,
Is that
Bone Breaker.
Indiana Jones?
No, I told you the other day, didn't I? Oh no, that wasn't you.
Do it again?
No, I think I did tell you this, Robin, because you're like, yeah, oh, no, nothing. It's Anybody in the
Sounds
chat?
so familiar.
Conan the Barbarian.
No.
Hmm.
Yes, Don Paulo. It is. It is the Bridge of Death. It is Monty Python and the Search for the Holy
Oh,
Grail.
that's right. I remember now. Yep.
I think it's also Conan. I think it sounds like that too, kind of.
The Lamentation of the Women.
Not maybe the main song, but I think it's in Conan. Like when they're
Oh yeah,
breaking
maybe
in
that's what
or
they were
something.
like riffing on in Monty Python.
Well, no, Conan the Barbarian was 7 years after Monty Python.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I know nothing, obviously, so
1975, 1982.
I wasn't alive.
Robin, what year was the
mean-
United States founded?
Unless you want to get scientific, technically I was alive because all women are born with the eggs that they're going to have for their entire lives. So I've been alive since my mom was alive, and she's been alive since her mom was alive.
Okay, but what year was the United States founded?
Founded?
Yeah.
As in, like, when did they land at Plymouth Rock, or like, what are you talking? 1776?
Okay, and were you alive?
No.
So then how do you know that? Because you're basing your logic is, listen, I wasn't alive.
Once upon a time, this teacher lady was like, this is when things happened in America.
Red alert, everybody. There's a graphic missing here.
There sure is.
Adventures in
Note it. Report it.
Troglodyte.
Trade gate.
I love that word.
Trade.
I wish that would come back as an insult. Like, you're such a fucking troglodyte.
Why? Well, just bring it back. You're in charge.
Yeah, no.
Take it
I'm
back,
not
Robin.
that
Take that
cool.
word
No,
back.
we need somebody like Taylor Swift to use it, and then
Oh
it
my
would
God,
be
she's so
Taylor
popular.
Swift
overrated.
they would
But you get what I'm saying.
Overrated.
I like
You heard
Taylor
it.
Swift. Thank you
You
very
heard
much.
me, everybody.
They would
Over
millennium it. You're such a
fucking
trog.
rated.
such a
Taylor
trog.
Swift.
Yeah,
Not.
that's what. Did you just say millennial?
No, I said
Yeah.
overrated.
No, Drake.
Oh.
You know, millennials are like nearing their 40s, right?
No, they're in their 40s, some of them.
Some
Here's
of
a funny
them are,
thing.
yeah.
Here's a funny thing. There's this game called I think we used to play it on the show. It's called oh damn it, I don't remember. It's one of those Jackbox games where you fill in the blank. Oh, now I can't remember which one it is. But anyways, we were playing it. Schmo and I were playing it on New Year's Eve on the channel one time. Like, this is like 2018 or 2019. And we got such a great laugh because the question was, what is Taylor Swift looking for in her purse? And I put talent. And that was the biggest laugh of the night. Thank you.
I mean, you know, she like. All right, I'm not gonna argue with you about Taylor Swift. This is fine.
Yeah,
can
I
just
get it.
Let it
I
go.
get it. She's beloved, but I don't get it. I don't understand.
She
I
writes
don't.
all of her own songs. She, in fact, is sticking it to the fucking man that is the music industry.
Sticking it, that I
because
like. Sticking it.
her original label won't let her own music that she wrote, performed, produced on her own. So like all of her old records, she doesn't physically own them. She doesn't own the rights to them. Blah 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 blah. So she said fuck you, and she's re-recording all of her old music just so that she can own the rights to it. Like, do you know how big that is for the music industry as a whole?
I remember when someone first did that, and his name was Prince. Thank you.
Right, but so it's okay for Prince to do it because he's a man, but not Taylor Swift. Is
No,
that
but
what you're
if Taylor
saying?
Swift was gonna do it, why didn't she start that way? Why didn't she
Because
not?
she was 15
Yeah, see, there's all kinds.
when she started.
So this next one, you
Yeah,
guys,
we'll give you a fat check if you just sign all this.
is
And you're
the
like,
Yeah.
okay.
When you're 15 and you're like,
Then
ooh,
you
record
realize,
deal?
wait, my
Yeah.
check could have been bigger. Oh,
You're not going to pass that up if you were a 15-year-old fucking high school
see, there they
student
are, Rob. There's
trying to
your
make
fat
a
Right.
name for
feet.
yourself.
but there's interesting. They are here in the one they are there. Oh, so I take it back, you guys. I take it back. In the one where you would be putting them on your character sheet or whatever, the player's manual, they are those do appear here. So this is not new information. This is just a player's version. So there's backgrounds, feats, and spells, which I will of course be adding to the Rob 2E codings presently, meaning in the next few days. Before I go to Colorado, I guess. So there you go, everybody. That's it. Let's give away a prize.
What?
Woo!
Yeah, that's it.
Buckle up,
Looks
buttercups.
pretty
50
good.
bucks. Now, I will tell you that whoever
I
wins
don't know
this
if it's worth
prize
50 bucks.
may not get it today. Normally, I give it away right away. So let me just tell you what happened. Wait a minute.
You
You
got a
got
ticket.
Autobot reply.
Yeah, Autobot. Okay, so
Autobots.
what happened
Autobots.
is I purchased
You're
the
welcome.
module today, but I wasn't paying close attention, and I had forgot that I never repurchased the last one I gave away, which was the Shattered Obelisk, the Vandelver. So it purchased them together, and unfortunately, on the FantasyCon's website, you cannot gift an item. You can only gift an order. So I'm not about to give away $70, $75, $78, $75, $80, or $100 worth of stuff to someone, and then say you got to give that one back, and then it's a giant nightmare. So whoever wins, what I'm saying is, if you win this contest, it might be a day or two before you get that. Okay, but I'll get it to you. You guys know me.
Unless you decide you want some other DM's Guild item or Forge item.
I mean, you could do
then,
that.
Then it's fine. Then it's fine.
I will give the person the option to have either this module in a few days or any other thing I make right now. I will give you that option. But let's do...
Obviously, they're going to take the new and shiny. It's
The
Planescape.
right?
Sigil.
Maybe they don't like the way it's pronounced. And they just
Maybe they're like
That's
you,
right.
Rob, and they're like, "Fuck that Sigil crap. I'm
Ugh.
taking it." So you will have options, which is the secret word.
There's more.
There's Morte.
So now in your browser, not your browser, in the Twitch
Yeah.
chat, type !options.
I don't know a lot about Planescape, sadly.
This word is pronounced options.
I looked to see if I could find you a T-shirt, Robin, that says, "I'm not that kind of bard," but I couldn't
Hey, do you
find
guys
one.
want to see the T-shirts we're getting? I'll show you.
I could make one. I made a shirt that says "I'm not that smart." Rob has that shirt. Bought
I
my
have that
shirt
shirt.
on my
I do
merch
have it.
store. I could totally make a shirt that says "I'm not that kind of bard."
So you guys, this is the shirts that we're getting when we go get to Colorado. Right here, like this. See? Like that.
In the
Red Dragons. We're all gonna have one. I made hats the first year and gave them to everybody, and then everybody wore them for like 10 minutes and then didn't wear them. And so then I did, but nobody did. So then nobody cared.
Yeah, hats aren't
I'm
super
not really
worn,
a
but
hat.
No,
person.
but this was
shirts get
2017.
worn.
Baseball caps were in back then, you guys. 2017. All right. Let's go back to the drawing. All right, let's see who wins. Draw a winner. Boom, R Hammer. What do you mean R Hammer's not a follower? That's not true. R Hammer is a follower. R Hammer, congratulations.
Are you not following the channel?
He is.
Maybe,
I'm gonna sneeze.
maybe.
Holy
Holy
shit.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Damn, your cats jumped up and tore your curtains after
Yeah.
that one.
If I had curtains. I don't have any curtains. No curtains in his house.
Bless you.
Well, excuse you.
That's what.
Well, my favorite
Me
thing
and
to
my-
do when someone sneezes is to say bless you, but say it with the cadence of fuck you. So they sneeze and you go, bless you. People are like, they like reel back like, what just happened?
This is a really crass story, but one time, one of my children, I will not say which one,
Tori?
sneezed and burped at the same time, and then we invented the Bliscuse you.
So, Robert, you know what to do. Just send me your send me what you want. Like if you want this module, just tell me that you want this module that we just went over and give me your Fantasy Grounds forum name. But if you'd like to have something else, either from the Forge, which is the link right there, or the DM's Guild, which is the link right there, you can tell me that too. And just send me a message in Discord. You get it. You get what's up.
Orbital.
Then there's the thing from Seinfeld. If everybody ever watched Seinfeld, when you sneeze, you're supposed to tell somebody, "You're so good looking." That's what their thing was.
Really interesting.
Tack did a street cam check. Let's do that. Street cam.
Gesundheit.
Gesundheit. That's German.
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov. That doesn't mean
I know.
you sneezed.
You're gonna tell me that what Mazel tov does and doesn't mean.
Here's the street cam, everybody. It's dark out.
Yeah, if you sneeze and someone says Mazel Tov, then they definitely.
They have issues like me.
They didn't move that fire hydrant yet that's in your driveway?
Was that you that said the city should move my fire hydrant and repave my driveway?
Absolutely. The only reason they did it is because the street didn't continue. Now that it will, how do you turn into your driveway from the other direction? You can't.
Wait, will I
You'll
need to go the other direction?
That's not the point.
The point is, when
He
they build all
can
those
if he
houses, I'm gonna
wants.
fucking move. That's the point.
Right, but if you wanted to turn down and take a right, you kind of drop off your driveway, go through the grass.
I can just imagine requesting the city redo that, and then be like, "Okay, Mr. Tui, we've heard your request," and then it's a lot of okay, we'll get back to you, and then you don't.
Yeah, it would never happen.
Right.
Unless you sweetened up the request.
And technically, that's not even your property; it's city property anyway. So
Right.
they have to fix their property.
The property from the edge of the sidewalk closest to my house and out isn't even my property.
Yeah, that's like how it is here as
because
well.
in case any fucking stupid kid trips and falls, I don't have to fucking pay for it.
That's what you need to do is just back out and run over the fire hydrant, and they'll fix it.
Did you know in some states, if an automobile crashes into your mailbox, you could be held liable for that, not the driver?
Yeah. That's why I don't have a mailbox.
Fucking crazy?
That is crazy. There's some fucking stupid laws. And you know who makes all these stupid laws? I'm going to tell you right now.
Lawmakers.
Old white men.
That's true. You're not wrong.
Yeah. Well, that's it, everybody.
Awkward.
Pregnant pause.
My dog was rolling around on the floor. I don't know what he's doing.
I'm getting a bit of a headache.
Being a
I wonder if I
dog.
am getting a cold. This is gonna suck.
You're gonna have a cold and COVID.
The simple DM said that's the first time he's noticed the driveway like that. Well, you must not watch every week, Brad, because we've seen that 65,000 times. All right, so let's get off the camera. Let's get back to. Wait a minute. Let's go to.
I mean, they didn't even finish his driveway because
Wait a minute.
that was the end
Let's
of the
go
street.
to
It's just so weird.
the
I
garage.
bet you they fix it.
Let's look at the garage, everybody. Alexa, garage light on.
What kind of car do you have? What is that?
That is
What is
a
that?
2021 Toyota RAV4.
Oh, RAV4.
And it's
Cute.
funny. I always say this because the car is there, it just looks like I have a lot of shit in my garage. But behind that, on the right-hand side is the TV on the wall. And then you see the pinball machine, the Batman pinball machine. And then behind the pinball machine, not behind the pinball machine as it stands as you're playing it, but behind it as it faces us, is my gaming shelves that Robin recommended to me. All
Oh, I have
Um,
extras. Don't let me forget.
I know. Oh yeah,
to-
bring him, put him in the car.
Well,
put him
oh
in the
yeah,
car.
let me
yeah,
bring
I'm gonna-
them so you can take
No,
them on the
no,
airplane.
so I can take him on the airplane. Never mind. I remember I told you I'd pay for shipping.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
And then on the left, above the roof of the car, sticking up is a video game machine. And then that against the wall behind the video game machine is a roll top desk. But then what you can't see, if I backed the car out, you'd see the gaming table where we play our board games. And then
Nice.
I have a mini split in the garage, and it's floored and it's finished, and the ceiling in the finish, and I have posters hanging up, and there's a clock on the wall above the door, and it's got flooring, and it's got heating and air conditioning.
I was
and
just gonna ask that. It's not cold in there. Our garage is like freezing cold.
Nope, it's very
I also
well
live in Chicago, so
regulated.
or near Chicago.
And now we're gonna do kitty cam. There's me typing on the wall, but I'm not really there. See?
Is
All
loading.
right, kitty cam. Let's see. Let's see if we can get the kitties. Oh, let me push on the thing and we get the kitties. Kitties, baby. Let's
Rob,
see yeah.
I have a
I
message
see
for you.
I see a cat right there.
My
Oh yeah, he's on
son
top of the couch right
says
here.
hello.
Who says hello?
My son. Oh,
Oh,
I
hey,
realize
what's
I have
up?
3 of them, but my oldest son, he wanted me to say
I only
hello
know.
to
I
you.
only really know Sean.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. They call you Uncle Rob,
Nice,
even though they've never met you.
as they should. I'm
What?
everyone's uncle.
He does just look like an uncle, right?
All right, let's
And then
go
after
back
you hang
to.
out with him for a few days, you're like, Uncle.
You guys want to see the outro, even though the show's not over? I'm
No?
just kidding.
What?
Just kidding. That was just a little joke. So let's go back to this one here. Oh, here we go. Hey, it's Mr. Bryce.
Well, look at that.
Oh. Oh, he's offering to do the sending. He's offering to do
Or
the
you.
sending. Okay, so let's see.
Ooh,
What did
like
Robert
concierge
decide?
service or something, Rob. Ooh.
Here, let me. Let me.
Put the slides on.
Yeah.
Let me put the slides on. See what Robert decided. He is opting for a different item.
Well,
Oh.
is he opting for that because he has to wait for Planescape?
No, he's not. He said something in the chat earlier. Plus, he got a nice item. He got the Game Masters Mystical Masters thing.
Hey, some people, maybe they don't run 5e stuff, right?
Okay, so let me answer Bryce. Reply. Hey, Bryce. Thanks. I do it with an X, you guys, because that's my wacky thing. As it turns out.
You guys, Bryce is so nice. I realize that rhymes now that I've said it, yes. But I was watching one of the streams he was doing like a week or 2 or 3 ago. I don't know, it was a while ago. But he's just heckin' nice.
He's super nice.
That's all I have to say.
He's a user of Rob Tui products. But he's nice besides that.
Bryce is nice. That's his new tagline. I'm gonna give it.
Bryce is nice.
Bryce
Yeah,
is
all right,
see,
now
our hammer's doing some PF2 right now.
let's
Pathfinder.
let's go through my email. Let's just delete all these ones we don't need. No.
Pathfinder. Nice.
No.
I've been meaning to try Pathfinder.
No. Most email is just crap. No. Yeah, I don't need to read any of those emails. So there you go. Bald face lie. Okay, let's go back to masterclass. No.
Doggy Dog World.
Doggy Dog World. Let's go back to Fantasy Ground. Okay, does anyone in the chat have any questions?
Oh yeah, question time.
If you do have a
Planescape.
question, please type in the chat and we'll answer it. Okay.
I've ran some Planescape in the past.
So that $70 I spent today, $78.
What's hard for me was
just for
all
myself.
the factions. That was the hardest for me, I think. Trying to learn the factions.
All right. Does anybody have any questions?
How long do you think it takes to learn the FGU mapping system? Like It's
A
constantly
year?
being improved on.
Yeah,
But
when you say with my fingers in the air, when you say learn it, do you mean enough to get by or everything you need to know? Because
this
there,
is deep.
I think I would say that the real answer to that question is it can't be done. I would bet you there's stuff Josh Watmow doesn't know about it. And he
Yeah.
does a show every Saturday.
Drake does stuff that I have no idea how Drake does
Yeah.
it.
And it's
But
just
I
a
would say,
matter
like,
of
if you need it for like simple purposes, you could probably crash course it in like an hour or two, watch some YouTube
yeah,
videos and
watch
get
some
up
Oh,
to
videos.
to
speed.
use it in a campaign, yeah, no, easy peasy Japanesey. But if you want to like
When
do,
did Japanesey get added to that? I don't
I
remember.
don't know.
AC peasy lemon squeezy. That's what I say.
I don't know. There was a Spencer and his wife and I went to Olive Garden the other day. Robin, you remember
Oh,
because I was rushing home to play Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
And the waitress said "easy peasy" twice in her initial contact with us. And then just because this is my kind of thing in social situations, after she left, I said to Sven and his wife, let's see how many times we can count if she says easy peasy. And so she comes back and then she says it again. And Bobby starts laughing. And Sven goes, there's another one. And it was funny. Thank you. That's the story. That story petered out at the end there. But it was funny.
and Sven's humor is just like,
I can never
dry.
tell if Sven is
dry.
joking or serious.
I think I might have said this to you on one of our streams, and
He's
when you said
never
that you could never
serious.
tell. I believe I said, and if I didn't, I'll say it now. He
You did.
is 100% joking all the time.
But is he
all the time.
though?
Yes.
I don't know.
I
I've
think
heard
you
him
said that,
get
and then I said yes. We're having the same thing
no,
happen
no,
again.
no. Because okay, so there have been, and I'm not saying any of this to make it. I mean this all. I adore Sven. I'm not trash talking him behind his back, for the record. But there was one time I could have sworn he was actually legitimately upset, but he like did his normal thing, how he always like
Oh,
does
yeah.
his like dry joke kind of
Well,
things.
he and I have different approaches to that. When I get mad, I can't help it. I just sound mad.
Mm.
But when he's mad, he can be mad, but he'll still
He
sound
still
like
sounds the
he's
same.
joking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
I
Which
couldn't
I think
tell.
is
Hey, there's a question for you.
Ooh, what
what
percent of
percent
the
of the
maps
maps you
do you
use are
use are
animated?
animated? Drake, it's like 80%.
Me right now, that's the first thing I go look for is see if I have
Mm-hmm.
something that's animated. But I'm finding that animated maps aren't always like perfect because you'll see that you're limited to just the animated map when you can take a regular map and spruce it up a little bit easier, right?
Yeah,
In Fantasy Grounds, the animated map's a little harder to spruce up and make it kind of flow, right?
right. My thing with the animated maps is like I wish they, and this is on the creators, and I'm not trying to bash creators. I know it takes a lot of work to make animated maps, but sometimes I want options. Like it's cool having like, oh, these water effects and these fog effects and the rain and whatever. But like, can we get a map where there's no rain and a map where there's no fog and a map where the water is still? You know what I mean? Like there's just not enough versatility for me in them because you can't fine tune some of those animations.
And sometimes I look for a map that's partially animated, and then in
Yeah,
Fantasy Grounds I can add my own stuff
I
that's
know
out
I
there
want too
now.
much Bane. Really, yeah, I guess like what I want is if I was to use, I don't use animated maps. I've used exactly one ever. And it was one that Drake
And that
sent me. He was like, "Hey, here's this cool thing." And we did it live on show, like streaming. I popped it into Fantasy Grounds to turn it on. It was a shit show. But if I were to use animated maps, I would want ones that are very simply animated. I only want like maybe one or two effects total. And in my experience, the animated maps I have seen lately, they're just really animated. Like everything is animated, and I don't
Well,
like that. They're very busy to me.
and there's going to be a turn in the maps too now that more and more VTTs can use them. Originally a lot of these animated maps were based on just like a monitor, right? Like just using it as a battle map, right? You just turn a TV on its side and you put your miniatures right on the image, right? But now that it's getting introduced into VTT, that's going to offer a lot more versatility in that. So I think the creators are going to give us more options too.
Yeah, and that's what I would like to see. Like some of my favorite map makers on Patreon, for example, they'll make one map. Let's say it's like, a maze, and then they'll have like variations of that same map. And I'm talking a static map, not an animated map. So it'll be like in one map, it's the same maze, but it's made out of sandstone. And then here's one where it's made out of hedges, and here's one at night, and here's one where everything's on fire, and here's one where there's blood trails everywhere. I love map makers that do that kind of stuff because you get so much more versatility out of the same map because you're essentially getting the same map 8 different ways, and you can pick and choose which one you want for your campaign. You can use that sandstone one in a desert environment, and you can use the hedge maze in like a chateau or whatever. And I just find that that's much more versatile. So I hope that in the future, animated makers go the same way and they give us variants. Like, here's the map without any fog and only the water animated. Here's the map where it's fire, so you can do like a hellscape. Here's that same map, but at night, et cetera, et cetera. I really hope that sort of trend continues into the people who are making animated maps. Because
I
really,
agree.
every DM is going to purchase things, I think, that are much more versatile versus something that can only be used one way. And that's
Yeah,
not good.
come across a really cool map. Oh, look at this map, and then there'll be like a wagon on the road or something like
Yeah.
that.
And I don't want this fucking wagon here. That doesn't fit my
What?
adventure. Yeah,
Especially this
exactly.
wagon, right? This one.
Yeah.
You
Like,
know?
how many times have we played a game with me as the DM and I'm like, no, 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 don't, like, ignore that dead horse on the map. Like, that's not actually there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I've said that before
Yeah.
because sometimes you just can't find the right
Well, that's
map
one
that
of
you
the
need.
first things I learned how to do in Fantasy Grounds is cover stuff up
Yeah,
on a
cover
map,
that shit
right?
up. Yeah, put some
Put a
trees and
bush
bushes
there.
on
Yeah.
top of
Bush
it. Yeah.
over there and a
Now
little.
sometimes I'll use Photoshop. You can use like that, like content fill. You can like select the thing you want and like have it auto magic it away. Like, it's great. Photoshop is great, but I know that that's like a big buying price for people to do that kind of map edits.
Well,
But there's stuff out there.
now that in Fantasy Grounds where you can just zoom in and export any part of the image you want right
Yeah.
back into your module and use it, it's like wonderful, right? I just need to learn how to do it properly. That's all.
Yeah.
There's
So
a
you
show
guys,
on
I need to
on
mention this
Saturday.
super secret thing that's coming. This is called
Uh,
the Shadow Race by Gore Vidal, and it's not ready yet. But it's coming soon. We can't talk about it. 10 years in the making. Can't talk about it. Okay.
What?
Can't talk about it. The Shadow Race.
e-
It's super secret.
Oh,
Spoilers.
spoilers.
Nope. Can't
Yeah,
talk about
I
it.
missed it. I have no idea
yeah,
what you're talking
Dynamic
about.
Dungeons
It's
is
the Shadow
definitely
Race. Right here, I'll
the
show you again, Ron.
Oh, I saw that. That's
Yeah.
from,
Gore Vidal.
yeah, Gravidol.
And then it's coming soon. Hashtag
Nice.
soon. See ya.
You guys, oh, when we go to Denver, you guys are gonna get some Uber spoilers for stuff
Really?
I'm about to
Oh,
release.
for your thing.
Yeah.
Do you have anything?
You guys are gonna be the first people to see content that I have not released yet, ever. Like, first time ever. It's gonna be
All
great.
right. Is it PDF?
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
so I'm still laying out the PDF, but most of it's in a PDF.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on like artwork and stuff before I can release this book. But you guys will get to see races, subclasses, a couple of spells, and basically you'll be adventuring in the world that I'm about to release a world book for.
I see.
It's gonna be
I'm just bringing my dice bag. That's all I need, right? And
so I should make you all sign NDAs like while we're playing. You can't talk about what happens in Denver stays in Denver. No, I'm kidding. Obviously, you guys, I'm not that much of a dick.
God damn it.
I'm gonna Gorvidal. I'm gonna let it remain a mystery. It's a mystery.
Mystery.
Top secret. FOMO. Build. Let's build some. What do you call it? Hype.
That's so cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw Gore Vidal's Shadow Elf.
Oh, you did?
stuff.
Oh, yeah, he shed it
Yeah,
to
it's
the
super
team.
cool. Yeah, it's really cool. Can't
Mhm.
wait.
Robin's seen it. Hi, Kitty.
I have seen it. I'm special.
So I think we're gonna wind her down, y'all.
Wind her down.
So then I can go see the rest of the Dolphins Eagles game. I don't know. I don't really care about that so much.
Sports
Oh,
ball?
Sports
Let's
ball.
put it this way: there's a football game on.
Yeah. Well, it is Sunday night. There's a football game on
Yeah,
every
well,
Sunday night between September and January.
I don't think you're wrong.
and here's the thing.
It's not
I'm
baseball,
a
so
Seahawks fan, so
you're a Seahawks fan?
right. Well, go figure. It's funny because my ear fell out. Well, that's
I
not true.
didn't
My
know the
earbud fell out.
Seahawks had fans.
Sorry, Robin, I can't hear you. You're breaking up. Your microphone is not working anymore. Your headphones are out. I don't know what you're saying. Not only do the Seahawks have fans, Robin, they are the loudest fans in the NFL, arguably.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are they like oscillating fans or?
They are. They do. They oscillate. But
There's
they're
just
the
like
12s.
white noise at night.
They have to
They're
fill
the
the stadium with fans because who goes to Seahawks games?
I don't know. They've only sold out every game since the last.
I'm
25
just
years.
joshing you. I'm just messing with you. I
Josh
literally
Allen. He's a quarterback for the Buffalo Bills.
I don't really follow football like
Sports ball.
baseball. I like watching baseball, but football
what?
not so much. I don't
Who's
even
your
understand the
team,
rules
Robin?
of
Is it the-
football.
One of the
I
Chicago
like the
teams?
Giants.
The San
I mean, I
Francisco
like-
Giants?
Yes. I
Aye.
like the White Sox.
There you go.
I'm like a mild fan of the White Sox.
Yeah, the
I
White
also like
Sox-
the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs are great. And I knew a guy in high school whose brother pitched for the Reds, the Cincinnati Reds.
Okay, that's all right.
So I am by association. I like the Reds because my friend's brother used to play for the Reds.
Used to be owned by a gal by the name of Marge Schott, the most racist Nazi woman in the whole wide world. But
I believe it.
She's dead now.
But yeah, I'm a really big
Marge.
Giants fan. I love the San Francisco Giants. In 2012, when they went to the World Series and beat the Texas Rangers, I had a friend who's a Rangers fan, and I rubbed it in his face so bad. It was great.
The San Francisco Giants.
I love the Giants.
Yeah, I think my team is the Dodgers, but also the Diamondbacks. Because I lived in Arizona. Just like I like the Phoenix Suns. I don't really follow the NBA, but when I lived in Arizona, I did have season tickets to the Phoenix Suns the year they went to the playoffs, and Michael Jordan and Charles Barkley, and I saw that live, and John Paxson killed my dad. Because John Paxson won. That's the guy that sunk the 3-pointer to win Game 6 in Phoenix, and my dad died the same day. So John Paxson killed my dad, y'all. Look it up. That was 1993. I was only 27 years old.
93.
That was
What?
30 years ago.
What month of '93?
May.
I was still in the army.
Yep, I was sitting. And I had food poisoning, so I was during halftime. I was ralphing in the fucking John, and then I came out because I didn't want to miss any of Charles Barkley versus Michael Jordan. As I knew that day. I knew as I was watching it was going to be like a once in a lifetime thing.
Sorry, it was the 2011 World Series when the Giants beat the Rangers. My bad.
Oh yeah,
I was off by a year. I think the Giants also went to the World Series in 2012, but I don't remember who else went.
Ooh, I did see the new werewolf dice packs that are coming out. They're pretty bad.
What? What is this? Where are they?
Now when you have to be on the Kickstarter to get them. when you roll the dice, they leave like blood drops on the screen for a second, and then they go away like all over the screen. Oh, maybe you might be able to see a preview. Yeah.
Oh,
Blood
I didn't
dice.
know
There
that it
you
was
go.
part of the. I didn't know
Yeah,
that it
there
was
they are.
part of the. Oh, that's how they get you. So, if you would otherwise not be interested at all in this werewolf Kickstarter, but I want these dice. Now, does that
I
mean
think
that you won't
I
be able to
think
get
you're
the
gonna
dice by
eventually
themselves?
get them in the dice pack.
Yeah,
In the,
I'm sure.
In the, as a dice pack.
All
But,
right. Well, Don Rickles
but
gets steamed at Letterman.
Kickstarter gets them first.
Yeah.
And you can
Kickstarter.
change them too, like to claws, like these bloody claw marks. Or
Oh, tomorrow at 1 o'clock, everybody. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. Right here. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. Safeway. COVID.
your arm's gonna be sore.
I'm gonna go get COVID tomorrow. I asked him to give it to me so I could fight it off. Is that how that works? Isn't that how vaccinations work? They give you
No.
the disease? No.
It kind of worked that way with your pneumonia, right?
It did. Oh yeah, so I got my Prevnar 20 shot, my second dose. You get one and then you get one 6 months later. I got my second dose of Prevnar and the next day I got pneumonia for reals. I went to the hospital. Remember? You guys remember?
Yeah.
I went to the hospital. And I go, that shit
Crazy.
doesn't work. And then I had pneumonia, but then the pneumonia went away. But now I have diminished lung capacity, which has nothing to do with anything. Matter of fact, they don't know. I won't know why I have diminished lung capacity. I will not get the results of that test until the Monday after I come back from the next day after I come back from Colorado.
Damn.
Yeah. And why? Because my doctor's on vacation. So they did the test.
Oh no! How dare they live lives?
Right? Well, I'm dying here. I got a fucking oxygen up my nose, and this guy's golfing in fucking Aruba. Well, I don't know where he is. So yeah. All right. Is anybody else in the chat have? Oh wait, I gotta cancel that. Anybody else in the chat have questions? They don't have to be about Fantasy Grounds. They can be about anything. You can ask us about our personal lives. We'll answer you.
Hopefully those dice packs do come out like separately purchasable, because
I want some blood.
I want them.
Yeah, I finally gave in on the dice packs as
Well,
per you can see
they're not
down
going to
here.
come out and say, "Yeah, you're going to be able to do that," because they're trying to get you to do the werewolf stuff first.
I
But
know, I know.
I think if you wait, young Padawan.
I know. I just
I
like
got
most of
all
the dice
the
packs
dice packs
available
now.
don't have like colorable dice, but these new ones do. So
Yeah, they're starting to get. That's why Josh hasn't been streaming, because they've been making him do dice. Or
because
something. I don't know.
somebody at Smiteworks is allergic to making pink dice for some fucking reason. Smiteworks, pink.
The
The girls
They're
play
gonna have a
D&D
Hello Kitty
too,
dice
and
pack
men
come
like
out.
pink too. So like,
No worries. The Hello Kitty dice pack, I have pink dice. Don't
I
worry.
want like unicorn die. Can somebody who knows somebody at Fantasy Grounds at Smiteworks please tell them to make like a unicorn dice pack or fairy dice pack or like something like that for us ladies and men who like those things too? Thanks. We'll love that. Unicorns and fairies.
This T-shirt right here, not San Diego specifically, but this T-shirt right here was what made me decide at a time in my life, and I've never changed this, that black and a hot pink are my favorite colors.
I love it.
But again, not San Diego.
It's a great combo.
Not San Diego.
I also really like the combo of like a really soft, like almost baby pink, but not quite, with brown, like chocolate brown. I think it's a really good combo.
Let's look at that. Here it is.
It's pretty.
Yeah, you know what it looks like?
It reminds me of ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's pretty.
When you said it,
Or a
Robin,
captain.
when you said it, I was like, nah. When I saw
Nah.
it, I'm like, yes, it looks like food to me.
I think it's a nice combo. I've
You
worn
get
a
this
couple
greeting
outfits
card for
like, in
$2.52
this
right there.
color scheme. I like it.
Yeah.
But I also like pink, as you all know. Pink is a
pink.
wonderful, very versatile color.
I wish somebody from Smartworks would make some pink
Two
dice.
salad bars
know.
is the captain. Or lieutenant commander in the Navy, I think. I don't know.
Hello, what did you say? This is your salad bar. This is your captain. That's funny. That's funny. Those are captain's bars at the salad bar. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, Captain Stubing. An hour gopher and ducks.
Exactly. I was thinking the same thing with Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Captain Stubing.
I have to go watch this movie that I've never seen called I Love You, Philip Morris. It's got Jim Carrey and Ewan McGregor in it, and I'm supposed to.
I love you and
I
McGregor.
just saw
I
a
gotta see
little
that movie.
interview with Jim Carrey.
Oh,
and
Messi. Where's Messi?
he was
Get that
pretty
movie, please.
intense.
What's it called?
I Love You, Philip Morris. I thought it was about smoking. It's apparently not. He says he'll get it.
What?
Oh,
It's not about
I
Yeah,
was
because
sending him a
Philip Morris.
message.
You guys know Philip Morris.
Yeah, them.
It's the
They
smoking
make
people.
schmigarettes.
They make schmigarettes.
Oh, they don't make
Delivering
schmigarettes.
smoke-free future. Listen to these fucking assholes.
Well, no, they're like doctor people. Doctor people.
No, they're
What
not.
is wrong
They're
with
not.
Yeah,
me?
What is wrong with you?
No, find their
They're ju-
Wikipedia page. I want to know what they
yeah,
do.
they're just gonna start selling you where you just take an injection of nicotine in the morning. You're just like, oh, I feel much better.
But they are a tobacco company. Why is
Yeah.
their website all anti-tobacco? Make it make
Exactly. They're
sense.
fucking assholes is why. These people started in the fucking 19th century, and their biggest thing that they did the whole time was get kids addicted to cigarettes. Because kids become customers for life.
Well, tobacco founded this country pretty much, but it's old school now.
What movie was I watching, Robert, where the character was like, I'm not... Oh, someone was on a motel balcony. It's like a second floor motel balcony. And the guy comes and tells him, "Hey, you can't smoke here." And the guy who's telling him is vaping. And then the guy's like, "You're smoking," and he goes, "No, I'm vaping. It's different." He goes, "It's the fucking same." And they get into this huge argument. It's really
But
funny.
it's not. Tobacco has
I know
like
what
a
movie that is.
million
It's the movie I
chemicals
recommended at
in
the
it.
beginning of the show called Old Dads by Bill Burr. It's very fun.
Vape has literally liquid nicotine, vegetable juice, and flavoring in it, and that's it. Whereas
Right, but
tobacco has like arsenic in it.
the reason you can't smoke in public is because it bothers other people, and
I
vaping
agree,
bothers
yes.
other people. It's not
Yeah.
about what it does to you. It's
For
not about the
sure.
health.
I
Yeah.
am not against, being respectful of other people for sure, but I'm not saying I disagree with you. That's what I was saying. Yeah. I don't
Oh,
know. I
good,
quit
Nessie, thank you.
smoking by using vapes, so I don't give a shit.
I quit
I quit
using the
smoking by
patch.
never smoking because I saw both my
For
parents
sure.
do it.
I
Both of
used
whom
the
died from
patch to
cancer,
quit.
and both of whom gave me secondhand
Yeah, I
smoke for
tried
like
the
18
patch
years of my life.
too.
Fucking parents.
But yeah, I like when I vape, I vape outside. I don't do it near other people unless they're also smokers, and they're
Parents are
going
the
out for a
worst.
smoke.
Not just my parents, all parents.
There aren't designated
There should
dipping
be.
areas.
There's designated dipping containers, though.
Ugh.
There definitely rules about containers.
My friend who used to spit into 12-ounce soda cans all around his house told me that once you pick up a soda can and take a swig of it and it's not soda, that you won't do that anymore.
Ugh, yeah, that sounds terrible.
I've done it with cigarette butts.
Spit
Oh, you just
tunes.
stick them in the soda can?
Bing.
No, I drank a can that had cigarette
Oh,
butts in it.
oh, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry
Well, I
that
think
happened
it's
to
better
you.
than it's better
Hey,
than
look.
dip.
Yeah.
The cigarette
I don't like
company.
the
Not
smell of
much.
like dip. It smells
The
disgusting.
cigarette company's revenue for 2022 was up to $31 billion.
That's wild to me because like nobody in Gen Z is smoking. Like they don't smoke at all.
They don't.
Well, they're
They don't
selling,
smoke in public.
vaping.
You don't see them smoking. They're smoking.
I don't know. It's It's like for my son's generation, I'm saying their generation is pretty anti-smoking. Like cool kids don't do it. You know what I mean? Like
Right. I remember when I was growing up, cool kids were branded as the ones that did do it, and I was like, fuck cool kids. I'm not smoking.
right. You get what I'm saying though. Like
Yeah.
times have changed. I think
Hydrate.
their generation's a lot more aware of like
Thank you, Tack.
that shit's bad for you.
You know what young people aren't doing as much as we did either? Having sex.
Yep. And
Or
driving.
driving. Yeah, driving.
Well, because
Like
Uber.
we
Why buy a
well,
car?
my teenager does not take Uber, I'll tell you that right now. But we had to like literally drag him out to teach him like to go driving. Now
Yeah.
it's not so bad now that he's a bit more comfortable with it. But like when he first started, we'd be like, "Hey, Sean, you want to go for a drive? We'll let you drive." And he was like, "Nah, it's okay." I was like, "What?" When I was 16, I could not fucking wait to drive. It
Right,
was just
but your
so
motivations are
weird.
different. Your motivation was get the fuck away from my parents and out of this house.
Yeah, but
for
I
every
mean,
minute as I
even
can.
normal
He's
teenagers
very
who had a
comfortable in his house.
normal
He wants to get online.
life.
He wants to play video games.
Right, but I mean, like, you had a pretty normal upbringing. You had a good relationship with your mom, at least. And
No,
you?
no, you
No?
misunderstand.
Okay.
No, I fucking hated my mother until I was an adult.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, like, even other kids I knew my age, my peers who had what appeared to be normal, healthy home lives, they still couldn't wait to drive because I thought that was a pretty normal, like, teenage experience was to learn how to drive and get a
Well,
car and
right,
like all
but
that shit.
that's because there wasn't shit to do at home. There's no internet. There was
I
only
did
3.
have the internet though. It's not the internet we have today. We had fucking dial up, but yes, I did have the
Oh my
internet when I was a
god! Oh my
teenager.
god! I keep forgetting you're 35.
Oh, it was dial up, okay? Where like the page had to load like pixel by pixel.
Robin,
Okay,
I
we
remember.
I still have that.
But go
That
back a
was the
few
internet
more
when I
years
was a
before that
teenager.
when there
I
was you
know.
couldn't
I
even fucking
know.
use the phone to
Look, I
talk on. You had
do.
to have
I
permission.
will. Let me say this though. There was a time in my life I was alive when the internet was not really in people's homes. Yes, like we had a landline phone. I remember the first time we got a computer, long before the internet was like a fucking popular thing, and it was like exorbitantly expensive. People didn't have it in their homes.
Yeah.
And I just then like I blinked my eyes and I was like 12, and my mom was bringing home like those AOL get a month free CDs.
Yeah, CDs, yeah.
Yeah, and like that was the first time we had
I think
internet.
I have one of those around here somewhere. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
So my
Anyways.
childhood in grade school and high school was this: 3 channels on television, 3, and there was nothing on ever. It sucked. And then things that were on, like the sitcoms or the shows at night that were on, every person you knew saw these shows because there was not 500 choices, right?
Yeah, Frasier.
And there was no internet.
Seinfeld.
You had to go to the
Friends.
library or some bullshit
Yeah.
like that, which I never wanted to do.
Yes. I
There
went to
were
the library
video games,
to use the
but they
internet.
weren't very sophisticated, but they were still, we thought they were awesome. Like 8-bit graphics. Tank Battle. And so the whole thing, the whole young person mentality was get home from school, plan how can I get out of this house. And driving
sure.
was a big part of that, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like
So
my
here's a,
it was the same for me. We wanted to be
here's a
out all the
question for
time.
you, Robin. Have you ever watched the TV turn off at
Yes.
night?
So like the
Like the
national
American
anthem or
flag,
the
yeah, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I've
or
seen
go
that
to
before.
snow, yeah.
It was
they'll do
always
that, yeah.
after like Jerry Springer.
So our hammer, I am not counting Fox. I'm only counting ABC, NBC, CBS because Fox didn't come around till like 87. And I was already in college or the army or something. Question, Messy Fresh, what is your favorite retro game? Oh my god. So retro meaning all the way back as far as you can go. I'm going to
Retro
say
means 30 years old or older, doesn't it?
I'm going to say my favorite retro game is, well, that's hard. That's like, what's your favorite movie? People won't answer that question. They're like, well, what genre?
I would have to say Pitfall.
WB wasn't until the 90s, my friend. Pitfall was awesome. So Atari 2600, I'm going to say my favorite game was probably Pitfall or Tank Battle.
Retro means something 20 years old or older, not 30.
Does it?
Oh wow, 20 years. Okay, Baldur's Gate 2 then.
I'll tell you what was a good game. I don't know why, but I
I
loved
don't
it
know.
so
I
much.
just guessed, but
Oregon Trail.
Yeah, that's a good game.
And I played Mavis Beacon Teaches Typing. When I was
1990 Hunt for Red October video game on the Commodore was amazing. I
Really?
played that. I played that for thousands of hours. Just couldn't get enough of it.
And
I
I
used to
really
like
loved
playing
this
the
old
Oil
game called
Tycoon.
Lemmings. Ooh, that's a good one.
Lemmings was a
right?
good game. Lemmings was a good
I
game.
loved Lemmings when I was a kid.
Oil Tycoon was so fun for me.
Yeah. I loved Sim Tower as well.
The
Sim Tower was
good
my
too,
shit.
yeah. The elevators, ding, all the
Yes.
time you hear 'em
And
in the
like
background.
all the apartments would always get roaches
Yeah.
like constantly. Such a great game. I fucking love that game so much.
Where the fuck is Furin?
Another goodie was Simcopter, but I liked Sim Tower better.
Okay, Kitty. I hear
What
you.
else did I play the shit out
I
of?
did
Hey
play
guys, no show
SimCity
next
too,
week,
but-
by the way.
Yeah, I liked SimCity as well.
show
the very
next
old
week.
No.
one.
Come back and
Right.
visit us in 2 weeks. No show next week.
Yeah, no shit.
I will literally, during this show right here, I will literally be in the air somewhere probably between 30 and 38,000 feet.
Missile Command.
Missile Command was a great arcade game. I remember winning at a local Circle K store. I won the high score and I won a case of Mountain Dew, 24
Nice.
12 ounces, and I rode that shit home on my bike, my 10-speed. I was like riding it on the bar, trying to make it not fall. It was so amazing. I'm like, how am I going to get this home? The guy goes, yeah, just put it on your bar. You'll be fine.
When I was a kid, me and my brothers would walk under this like freeway overpass and down this bike path to go to the local mall. And we're talking like a 2-mile walk. It was awesome. Anyways, this mall had an arcade, and we played at the arcade literally every fucking day that we could. If the creek flooded, that where we had to go under the underpass, whatever, we would like roll our pants up, take our socks and shoes off, and carry them, and walk through the flooded
Step
creek.
on a fucking bottle cap and a blade of glass, and oh my god.
We didn't give a fuck.